Well, whoop-dee-doo. You're not late. You're just in time. The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
Hey everybody, what's buzzin' cousins? It's Grim Gory here at Cinema Wasteland, and I'm sitting with director, movie maker extraordinaire Addison Binek, back with his new feature, Psycho Ape 2.
The Wrath of Kong.
I'm sorry, The Wrath of Kong.
The Wrath of Kong,
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
So Addison, I've interviewed you about Psycho Ape 1, and we talked about that a while back, and now how long has it been between the sequel and the first movie?
About 4 years. We dropped the first one in 2020, and the sequel is brand new. We shot it last year, and now it's out. It's ready to go. You know, it's ready for people to consume.
Yes.
The very, very basic premise of the sequel is that the ape has been captured for his crimes in the first movie, but also a big banana heist that opens up the sequel. It's like Reservoir Dogs meets Dark Knight, where a big group of guys dressed as chimpanzees that he's hired are stealing bananas. And it all happens off screen, like the jewelry heist in Reservoir Dogs. And he gets captured and put on trial for that banana heist, but also all the crimes in the first movie.
Good.
So he spends about 25 years in prison when they release him, and now he's reformed. But unbeknownst to him and the rest of the characters, there's a copycat ape going around committing more murders to get him sent back to prison.
Very, very. This sounds more intricate than the first movie as far as the plot goes.
You'd think so. But it's way just more meta and crazy and stupid.
See, this is the genius of Mr.
Yeah.
Binek here. You got to understand. You got to see the films. Now, another question too. Psycho Ape 1, was that like shot in the New York City area?
It was.
Some of it, yeah. But
Some of
this
it.
one takes place in.
Entirely in Los Angeles and around Hollywood.
That's right. He traveled all the way to La La Land to film this sequel, and that's pretty cool. Now you crowdfunded this movie, correct?
Yes, we did.
Successfully.
Both films were successfully crowdfunded. The first one cost $7,000, and because I've been coming to Cinema Wasteland, and because it's on Night Flight Plus and Amazon Prime, and I go to Days of the Dead and Horror Hound, we've accumulated enough of a cult fan base that we were able to double our budget for the sequel. So we brought in $14,000, and that's why we shot the second one in 4K, and we went to Los Angeles, and it's a bigger production, but it's still at the core a really stupid monkey movie with bad special effects and a bad costume.
Sounds like something I'm going to enjoy very much. Can't wait to pick up my copy. And thank you, Addison. Anything else you want to talk about or say before we end this little interview?
Well, I hope you like Psycho Ape too. It's made for monkeys, so.
Well, then I think that's going to work out good. Thanks again, Addison, for your interview and your time.
Absolutely.
And hey, thanks everyone for watching this. And we're going to get back to the antics here at Cinema Wasteland 2024 October edition, baby. Ha 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 ha.
Sienna TK here, and I have some very special guests with me today. The dynamic musical goth duo, Petals and Thorns. Hey guys!
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. I'm a huge fan of your music, and we originally met when I helped host The Daughter of the Ghoul back in 2013 or 2014 or something.
Is it that long?
It doesn't feel like
Time
that.
flies.
Right. Ow. So how many total albums have you guys made?
Two.
Two. Oh, okay. So you have two. Because your new one came out recently.
Yeah.
And The Maid and the Blacksmith. And I love it. I was listening to that in the car the other day.
Thank you.
Now, how did you guys get started? Everyone has an origin story. Grim and I have some humble beginnings, but yeah, we want to hear your story.
Well, we actually reconnected on the internet, actually. We were on MySpace, of all places.
MySpace.
Well, we actually met in high school years
Oh.
before we got together.
Recognize each other
Kind of
on
friends,
MySpace
you know.
from that, yeah.
Well, I didn't recognize her.
Oh, that's right.
I was sort of on a mission looking for a singer.
I recognized
And-
you, but you
yeah,
didn't recognize me.
Yeah. A mutual friend of ours, she was friends with, and first thing on her MySpace profile was, I want to be a singer. And she put some of her, inspirations down and said, this is the girl. So I said, hey, her thing was set to private, and I said, hey, can you tell this girl to send me a message? So she sends me a message, and she said, hey, I remember you. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
So that was kind of how we met up, It was sort of destiny kind of thing, right?
Yeah, we were both into the similar interests, similar musical styles that we were interested in, and just kind of was meant to be.
That's awesome. So you started out as kind of like high school classmates, and then later on met in the magical world of MySpace.
Like probably 10 years after high school, yeah. It was,
Yeah. And found out that we lived very close, about a mile away from each other, actually.
Wow.
And it was kind of like, oh, wow.
You're the singer. Now, do you both write the songs, or is there one that does more writing than the? How does the writing process work?
It's long.
Yeah, and it can be mutual, and
lot
at
of
the
it's
same
mutual,
time, it can be like one of us has an idea, and then we kind of bounce off the other, and then it just kind of develops from there. We're really good at, like, when we have an idea, we have this like synastry where it seems to blend. Like we always end up coming up with something. It always ends up working out in the end,
Right.
So, which I think is so important when you're in a band, is being able to have that ability to compromise and blend. So
A lot of the little piano parts, I'll actually write on an acoustic guitar. Not intentionally, I'll write something and go, hey, maybe I should try that on the piano, and I can do something different on guitar. So there's a lot of that in the beginning, where you just have a little idea, and it's like, well, where's this going? And it just kind of falls together. Or it doesn't, and then you just put it to the side, and there's a lot of those. But
yeah, we have some things that like we were touching in on, and we're like, oh, we should do something with this, but it's just not the right time. So then it could become later material, and we just kind of save it, and then
right.
you never know, years from now we might rebirth it again.
Right, use it in the next album or something.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Some stuff doesn't work at that time, but you can always go back and do something with it later.
Exactly. Right. And the last song on our album just seemed to take forever, and it's her favorite. It definitely came out really good, but it was just one of those songs where we're like, oh, how do we put this together? How do we finish this song? And then finally, once it was done, okay, that's So there's definitely a lot of. That was probably a year that we went back and forth with that song.
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
What's the next part going to be? And you kind of wait for a little while. Oh, that's it. It takes some time. Just the right moment.
All right, so for the friends and fans that are watching out there, this is an ask. We need you to go to the Petals and Thorns YouTube channel, because that's really what is going to help you the most as musicians, right?
Definitely.
To visit the YouTube channel, to watch the videos, give it a like, hit subscribe, and click the little bell for updates. That way, whenever you guys do put out these awesome videos, they'll be notified first.
There will be more.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see what new stuff you guys put out. We love this CD, and thank you for the little thank you in there. That was really sweet. Groovy Ghoulies, I'm Janet Decay, your yummy mummy.
And I'm Grim Gory, your funky monkey.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Friday nights on our YouTube channel.
That's right, and we were inducted into the Horror Host Hall of Fame last year. That's right, the class of 2023, baby. But today we are acting once again as inductors. Yes. Yes, today we have the astute pleasure and honor of inducting William Henry Pratt, better known as Boris Karloff, into the 2024 Horror Host Hall of Fame. Take it away, Janet Decay.
Thank you, Grim. Every classic horror fan, or monster kid as some folks say, idolize and adore William Henry Pratt, better known as his stage name, Boris Karloff. His humble beginnings of a hardworking stage and film actor really paid off for him in the 1930s when Boris landed the legendary roles of playing Universal's Frankenstein's monster and the mummy Imhotep, my personal favorite. These iconic roles supercharged his name and career, where he starred in many other films, 174 to be exact. For his contributions to film and television, Boris has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was also a television horror host for the NBC network in the early 1960s. Boris Karloff's Thriller and Boris Karloff Presents. The shows aired for several seasons and featured a mix of macabre tales and suspenseful stories. Boris also acted in 5 of the episodes and had a variety of film and TV stars make a guest appearance, such as Elizabeth Montgomery, Mary Tyler Moore, and John Carradine, to name a few. Stephen King's Dance Macabre from 1981 suggests that Thriller was the best series of its kind up to that point.
Bravo, bravo, Janet. Amazing stuff. And with that, we'd like to officially congratulate Mr. Boris Karloff into the 2024 class of the Horror Host Hall of Fame.
Yes, and even though Boris is no longer with us, his spirit lives on in the hearts of monster kids everywhere, forever and always.
That's right. In other words, induction into the Horror Host Hall of Fame. Good. Induction. Good. Horror Host Hall of Fame. Good. Ha.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby, so let's get this party started.
It almost got me there. Hey! Happy Friday night, everyone and all. And welcome to
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Friday night, we're feeling all right. We've got episode 249.
That's right. I'm your Pompadour-laden host, Grim Gory.
And I'm Janet Decay, the Yummy Mummy.
That's right. And tonight, boy, have we got a show for you? Hey, let me rephrase that. Have we got a show for you?
I don't know. Have we?
It's almost like Dancing with the Stars, you know. It should be Dancing with the Stars? No, I think with the question mark after it. You know, actually, we do have I think it's going to be a fun show. You know, we have a movie we haven't shown tonight ever on this program before.
Yeah, we've never played this one before.
Nope, and we've got
It's called One Body Too Many.
Ooh,
from 1944.
Starring my favorite, Bela Lugosi.
Oh, a lot of people like Bela.
He's in there a little bit.
Well, yeah.
He's in there enough.
He's the butler.
To be credited, right. No. And, yeah, so we have, a movie new to our show. We have a couple of new skits, a new rescued reels. Wow, what else?
A prize giveaway.
A very nice, timely prize giveaway for the Halloweeny season.
Yeah, so we have got a prize giveaway courtesy of Toxic Tunes.
Woo!
Toxic Tunes, Toons.
Yes.
ToxicTunes.com, and they've got all kinds of cool, like, art prints and t-shirts, all kinds of goodies. And this says, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. And it is signed by the artist Eric Pegord.
Oh, you had me at smell my feet.
So this will be given to one lucky person at the end of the show.
Ooh.
And to be a part of that prize drawing.
But there's also things on the back of that, right? Did you show that?
There's like
little
buttons and bookmarks and stuff too on the back.
It's not just that poster. It's all kinds of cool little...
some other goodies too.
Anyway.
And then, so to be a part of that prize drawing, you just have to chat in the YouTube live streaming chat. So chat, have fun, make fun of the movie, and I will be writing all your names down and putting them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
In other words, keep your hands where you can see them on that keyboard. Yeah, well, do what you want during the show. We don't care.
So, okay, someone gifted, John, thank you. He gifted 5 Mummy and the Monkey channel memberships.
Wow.
Thank you, John.
Very generous.
Very nice. Share this with your friends. You know, maybe they'll watch too.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we were a part of a Halloween special that aired on PBS, debuted last Sunday. The World According to Polka had a Halloween extravaganza show, and we got to be a part of it. And it's actually streaming on.
We'll have the information later on in the show
on their website, PBS Western Reserve. So
yeah, we'll have the info later. But we do have a very special shout out.
Oh.
We have to say,
please,
happy 51st or 51 years, 51 wedding anniversary. 51 years to Todd and Debbie Andrews.
There's a Jimi Hendrix song called 51st Anniversary.
Really?
It's not a really well-known one, but yeah, it's one of his first ones he put out on his first album.
Oh, wow.
On the UK version, it wasn't on the US version. Just
51 years. That is incredible.
Yeah.
So Todd and Debbie Andrews, that is awesome. Congrats, guys, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend and go celebrate.
Yeah, there's some monster kids from way back, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Some of the originals. Anyway, but I think we have a gangbuster of a show for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait to hang out on this Friday night. We have a full moon going on tonight, this October 18th here in Northeast Ohio. We got the Guardians doing amazing. The Cleveland Guardians are nail biting.
Well, let's see how they do tonight.
We'll see.
Let's see if they beat the Yankees.
If you're following it out there, you know what's going on. I mean, geez Louise, they have to win these next 2 games. They have to.
They do.
When are they going to? Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Well, if they don't, it's still.
It was a fun ride.
Still been a good season.
Yeah, because
So we've got our mini monsters that watch. There's a lot of people that watch with the minis. So where is Miss Petunia?
I just gave her to you.
Oh, here she is. Here is future Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
And here is the old stinking wad himself, Fartwort. How you doing, Fartwort? I'm doing good. Just save your breath. It stinks really bad. Just don't talk right now.
Maybe you should brush his fangs.
I'm not going to go near those things. You can get rabies.
He might try to bite again.
You get gangrene or something from him.
Oh, okay.
Trench mouth. All right. Ready? We got kickoff of the Mini Monsters shout-outs with the Mini Monster chant. It goes a little something like this. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Mini Monsters, Mini Monsters, rah, rah, rah. Mini Monsters, Mini Monsters, here they are. Mini Monsters shout-outs too.
We've got Garrett and Jacob and Kingsley and Kenton and Parker. Hey, Minis. And Nyla and Lucas and Christian.
Wow.
Whoa. And Layla and Miss Ramona. Hey. And Baby Joe and Lucy and Dimitri too. And then Adam and Peanut, we can't forget you. And then there's Mia, aka Scoob, and
Hey-o.
Charlotte and Mac and Taylor. Hey.
Oh, we dropped his rattle.
And Gabriel and Annalyn and Eva and Mackenzie. Hey, Ghoul. And Isabella and Carly and Cassandra. Hey there. And then there's Violet and Lil Con.
Hey.
And Atticus. Hey, Minis.
You know what, Spartward? There's another way to shake that rattle. Oh, yeah. How? Like this.
Oh. Don't try that at home, people. Okay, Penny and Hannah and Dario and Sienna and Adrian and Julius. Hey, guys. Wow.
Hey.
And Morgan and Willow and Xander. Hey, Minis, and Araya, and Trayvon, and last but not least, we've got Noelle and Emily.
Oh, Noelle. Who could forget them? Noelle and Emily.
We have to finish that Mini Monster song one day.
We do. We have to really produce this thing. We could do a better job than this. All right.
All right, let's get out the macabre mirror over here.
Yeah, you don't want the monster kids, the big monster kids out there to think you forgot about them.
No, we can't forget about them.
Let's get on with their little
tribute. Magic macabre mirror. Woo! Magic macabre mirror. Tell me, who be here? There's Connie and Denise and Keith, Tracy, Gross Fan, the Bone Jingler, John Biggins, Wiki Bobby, VHS Mikey, the SeaTac Watson family, and I see Sears James, and I see Michael and Terry Shook. I see Raymond Trayanovich, Ricky Bobby Sonia, Marty, Lois, Greg, Gary, Toy Painter 1, Drake.
Drake.
Richard
oh, man,
Taylor.
I love his music.
Lawrence, Donna, J. Michael Harris, Karen Dilly. I see Kirk Harrington.
Oh, Kirk.
And I see Mofe Chen and Virtual Vicky, Ron Vickers, Tough. Matthew Ruley, Tim Harper, William Cook, Liam. Donna. Let's see. John, Joseph.
I see them too.
So many people here. And Daryl and his other brother, Daryl.
Oh, boy.
And then there's David, too. Wow.
Who else do you see there?
And Neil and Super Pappy.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow. So cool. Yeah, so
super fun.
Like we said, we have a really big show for you tonight, a big shoe.
So let's get into the show.
That's right. Let's get to the first fart. Oh, there's a Saxon search in here.
Oh yeah, people are going to be wondering.
And of course, I did my best to do what I could to make this more enjoyable with my sound effects and drop-ins. So hopefully that'll get you through this stinker called One Body Too Many. And if you ask me, it should have been called just One Too Many, because whoever made this thing had that. Or One Too Many Beers or something. Anyway, here goes the first fart of One Too Many Bodies, right here on
One Body Too Many.
Or whatever. One body too many. One beer too many, whatever. Hey, One Body Too Many, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys, Harry Scary Hangout.
Oh, yeah. And the new Rescued Reels right after the first fart.
Oh, yeah.
Call me tomorrow. I gotta get out of here.
Whatever.
Hey, Tuttle, I got a date for you tonight. Dot's cousin just got into town, and you and I
already have an engagement. I've had it for over a month with Cyrus J. Rutherford.
Cyrus J. Rutherford, the screwball millionaire?
Eccentric. You can't call a man with $8 million a screwball.
I can. All that hocus pocus about the stars and building a private, what do you call it, on top of his house?
Observatory. He just happens to believe in the influence of the stars on human behavior.
Really? The only stars that could influence my behavior would be Dorothy Lamar or Veronica Lake.
Swing!
Say, every big company in town's taking a shot at Rutherford. How'd you swing it?
Leo.
Leo? Leo who?
The star. You see, I wrote and told her that I was born under the sign of Leo. That's his lucky star. And he wrote right back and made the appointment for the 13th, which is today, when Leo's in the ascendancy.
You mean to say you believe in that guff, too?
I believe in selling insurance.
Tuttle. The way you keep that nose to the grindstone, you're going to wear out the grindstone.
You can laugh. Wait till I come back here with Mr. Rutherford's name on that policy.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Quiet, please. I, Cyrus J. Rutherford, being of sound mind and body, do hereby declare the following to be the preamble to my last will and testament. The disposition of my estate is of only slightly less interest to me than it is to you, my loving heirs.
Oh, God.
It has been divided among you. The largest share is to be $500,000, and the smallest, $1.50 to pay for the taxi from the station. So pay close attention, all of you.
Alrighty.
My sister Estelle, who disobeyed my wishes 20 years ago by marrying a nincompoop, named, I believe, Kenneth, and whom I've had the pleasure of not seeing since.
Cyrus never changed a bit.
And niece Margaret, whom I have never seen, which is probably just as well.
I like that.
My nephew, James Davis.
You!
I last saw him when he was an impertinent youth of 20. I do not like impertinence, and I did not like James.
Well, excuse
my niece, Carol Dunlap,
me!
although I despised her father, turned out to have somewhat better intelligence and a less selfish interest in her old uncle than others in the family. And the last of my living relatives, nephew Henry Rutherford and his wife, Mona. Henry, at least, has the virtue of bearing the Rutherford name, and he was a fairly good investment counselor. Honest, as far as I could find out.
That's nice.
Mona wears too much makeup.
I told you we didn't like
Shut up. Go on, Mr. Gelman.
And she seems to have waited with undue impatience for my demise. My faithful butler, Merkel, who for 20 years padded the household bills, and Matthews, who kept house for me in a haphazard sort of way. Professor Hilton, to whom I owe my knowledge and understanding of the secrets of the heavens. And finally, my lawyer, Morton Gelman. Well, that's about all, folks. The rest is just routine.
Go ahead and read it. We're all just one big happy family. Yes, let's hear it. We want to...
Whom I trust implicitly as far as I can throw an elephant. As you know, I have been an ardent student of the stars. I want to continue to be exposed to them. Therefore, I wish to be interred not underground, but in a glass-domed vault, where they will evermore continue to shine down upon me. You are all to remain here as my guests until this vault is completed. After I have been safely interred, you may open my will, which is now sealed in the safe in the specimen room. Then you will learn how I have seen fit to reward you, one and all.
What else?
But should this, my last wish, be disobeyed, and my body buried anywhere except in the above-mentioned vault, then the terms of the will shall be reversed, and those who are to get the large bequests will get the smallest, and vice versa.
Sure sounds great deal to me.
Furthermore, should any of you leave the grounds before I am safely interred in my vault, you will forfeit all rights to your legacies.
Yo, this is so stupid.
I know you will find it difficult to live together, even for a few days. But this is my wish. So with these last words, I leave you to your squabbling, which, fortunately, I won't be able to hear.
Of all the insulting and insane ideas. It'll never hold up in a court of law.
Please, please. It's all perfectly legal. They'll start work on the vault tomorrow. Should only be a matter of a few days.
Looks as if you and I are in for the lion's share.
You mean from what Uncle Cyrus said? This place gives me the creeping meanies. I wish it were over with.
You don't have to stay.
Have you read the final will? Do you know who gets what?
He drew it up himself. And nobody will read the will until he is properly interred.
Well, let's not stand around in the presence of Uncle Cyrus's body and quarrel about his will.
I wouldn't quarrel either if I'd spent 20 years stooging for a slice of it.
I resent that.
I meant you to, dear cousin.
Do not go in there. Woo!
Perhaps you would all like some coffee.
Very well. You'll serve it in the library, Matthews.
Am I taking orders from you now?
You are.
Do as Mrs. Rutherford say, Matthews, until the actual bill is read.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly nothing, madam. Nothing at all.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Excuse me, I'll straighten the room.
Atlas Detective Agency? I have a job for you.
What? You want to hire a man to guard a stiff?
Yes, I want you to see that he isn't buried.
Hey, look, is this a gag? His body must not be disturbed. That's right. You want the job or don't you? We'll keep your friend on ice. Just pay my man the first $100 when he gets there.
All right. I'll be expecting you in about an hour.
Can I play too?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, that's all right. I was just going to have a quiet 6 or 8 drinks if you will tell me which is to be my room.
Well, I could even you, unless you'd rather alone.
Mrs. Rutherford.
Sexy time.
Mona!
Well, what have we here?
Oh, come on, Kenneth. I've got a headache.
Does anyone see Professor Hilton?
He's up in the tower, I imagine, communing with the stars.
Well, just to set everyone's mind at rest, I've engaged a watchman to spend the night with the casket.
That's a swell idea. It'll save us the trouble of watching each other all night.
You said it, Buster.
What have you there, Merkel?
There are too many rats in this house. They should be done away with.
Well, apparently we have our little opinions, don't we?
You haven't put out enough cups.
Mr. and Mrs. Rutherford, are they to have it too?
All of them.
Oh!
Will you open the door, please?
Okey-dokey.
Go away, Peyton.
Come in. I brewed some coffee, sir, but I can't find anyone in the library. Well, they're probably all retired. Wouldn't you care for some, sir? No, it keeps me awake. I assure you, this coffee will not keep you awake. No, thank you. No, thank you, Myrtle. Very well, sir.
That's showbiz.
Call when you want me to pick you up. Right. And don't let the stiff take a powder on you, huh?
Creepy joint. I hope this job don't last long.
Adios, amigos.
Beep, beep.
That must be the detective driving up.
Thank goodness for that.
appointment.
Yes, I know. This way, sir.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
Nice place you have here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I've been trying to get here for so long.
I tell him you're here, sir.
Thank you.
Go. You're not wanted here.
Hmm?
Go.
Excuse me?
Go.
I'm so glad you've come.
Say,
I wouldn't have let him wink all night if you hadn't.
Well, thanks. That's awfully kind of you.
You don't look a bit like I expected.
I don't?
You look more like a woman every time I see you.
You know that why do I have to look rugged?
Well, I don't mean that you aren't. I just mean that you don't look it. I suppose under your coat you're a mass of muscle. Just shows how deceptive appearances can be.
Oh, I don't think my appearance is so deceptive.
Now you're being modest. But then I've heard that people who lead dangerous lives usually are.
Well, it isn't so dangerous, but once in a while you run into a rough customer who tries to throw you out, but mostly it's just routine.
Oh, I wouldn't call it routine to go tracking people down so they can shoot at you.
Oh, no one's ever gone that far. Although one time a fellow tried to cancel his wife's life.
Oh, how horrible. What did you do?
I talked him out of it. Besides that, I got him to take out an annuity for her.
Oh, you must be very brave.
Oh, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
How do you do?
What up?
I'm Morton Gelman, Mr. Rutherford's lawyer.
Pleased to meet you.
Your duties have been explained to you?
Mr. Gelman, I've been in this business for over 12 years.
Good, then you should know what to do. Here's your money.
Oh, I couldn't take any money yet, really.
This is just the first payment. You'll get the rest later if everything goes off satisfactorily.
Well, I'm quite sure it will. Of course, he has to be examined by the doctor.
Oh, is that a fact?
Well, that's all been taken care of. You just do your part. We'll take care of the rest. Here you are.
Well, this is a little bit irregular, but I guess it'll be all right.
He's in there. You'll just sit with him all night.
I'll sit with him.
I'll be upstairs if you should want me.
May I show you in, sir?
Well, I guess so, yes. Goodbye, Miss.
Dunlap.
Pleased to have met. We haven't met yet. My name is Tuttle, Albert Tuttle.
I'm Carol Dunlap, his niece.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Would you care to have a cup of coffee first, sir?
Yes, I would. What kind of coffee is this?
The very best, sir.
No, I mean, there are two classes of coffee drinkers. There's the percolated, then there's the drip.
This is percolated.
Sorry, I'm a drip. Well, excuse me.
Good luck, Mr. Tuttle.
Don't worry, Mr. Rutherford won't get away from me tonight.
This way, sir.
How's Mr. Rutherford looking these days?
He never looks better, sir.
Fine.
He's in there.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Rutherford.
Well, hello there.
Oh, there you are. Mr. Rutherford, I'm Albert L. Tuttle of the Emperor.
Insurance?
What are you talking about?
He's in there right in the corner. I just put my briefcase right on his face.
What's going on here?
What's the disturbance? They don't seem to understand. Mr. Rutherford, he's in there. Deceased, dead.
What'd you think he was, dozing?
You mean you knew it all the time?
Why else would I hire you to watch the body?
Watch it. I came here to sell it. Him, life insurance. Whoever heard of selling a dead man life insurance? I don't want to sell him now.
Say, who are you anyway?
Albert Tuttle of the Emperor Life Insurance. I had an appointment with Mr. Rutherford. I've had it for over a month. I was going to sell him a $200,000 policy and get my gold pin.
Why didn't you say so? What are you doing going around posing as a detective?
I wasn't posing as anybody. I came here to see Mr. Rutherford, and I've seen him, and I'm going to get out of here.
Not with my $100.
I don't want your money. I didn't want it in the first place. Here.
The hat and coat,
I don't want my hat and coat. I just... Oh, excuse me.
Take a chill pill.
whatever you're worried about turns out all right when the real detective gets here.
Maybe he isn't coming. Maybe they just said that. I wouldn't put it past them.
I don't quite follow you.
I'm afraid to talk here.
Now, come along with me, you ludicrous lump. There's much to be done.
It's not mine.
Crisp, clean Dentine. We'll take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Hi. Didn't I see you here yesterday?
If this is a cold, this is the flu. Metaflu, without drowsiness. Maximum strength relief for more than a cold. For the flu. Metaflu.
People like her for a lot of good reasons.
I remember Denise growing up in North Olmsted. She was so full of vitality and fun to be around.
Even at Ohio State, Denise was working to be the best reporter she could be. Her dedication was...
Denise is not just an anchor, she's a working reporter. She handled our story with great compassion.
When you're one of Cleveland's own, you bring a sense of history, a unique perspective to the job, and I think that's why Denise is a natural.
Denise Tufala, weeknights at 6 and 11 on Cleveland's own News Center 8.
Why douche? It's natural to want to feel fresh.
Why douche?
To feel fresh and clean on the days I don't.
And what douche do women use most? One with natural ingredients.
Massengill. Massengill. Because fresh feels terrific.
Ladies, now you can look years younger in minutes by having lines, wrinkles, and puffiness seem to disappear with sudden change. In just minutes, see the years smoothed away. Not a miracle, not trick photography, it's sudden change. You'll look years younger in minutes.
I'm Cy Sperling, president of Hair Club for Men. If you have thinning hair, then this new booklet is something you should have. If you call our toll-free number, we'll send you our new brochure, which contains information about various hair replacement methods, including what the FDA has to say about the drug minoxidil. Of course, you'll also learn about Hair Club's new non-surgical polyfuse method.
Whether wet right out of the shower or blown dry before going out, it looks and feels natural, just like a part of you. Hair Club's new polyfuse method literally fuses top-quality human hair to your own hair.
Even when you feel around the perimeter of your head, I mean, you really cannot feel anything in your hair.
It really gave me more ways to be able to do my hair, and I could do it in more of a 90s fashion.
A new healthy head of hair can renew confidence and improve self-esteem. It may also bring out the best of who you are.
So make sure you call our toll-free number to receive our new brochure. It's loaded with information so you can make the right choice for yourself. And by the way, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
This winter, the East Ohio Gas Company warmed up Northeast Ohio families with free passes to 8 University Circle museums. Our partner in Time to Care recently sponsored the Warm Up to a Museum program and gave free passes to families who otherwise would not have been able to enjoy these cultural treasures. TV8 salutes the East Ohio Gas Company for giving a gift that sparked the imagination, and we thank you for taking the time to care.
Welcome back, one and all, to the Mummy and the Monkey Hangout.
And we want to say thank you to Super Pappy and Dane Stotzer for the super chat. Thank you, guys.
You make my Barba Papa sing.
And we watched part 1 of One Body Too Many, followed up by a Rescued Reels, and that was from WJW in Cleveland, Ohio, from a VHS tape.
Yeah, the one that I had for since 91. Actually, it was the tape's even older than that, probably from the mid-'80s, but I had taped the Joan Rivers show.
Wow.
Back then, because he had some of people that worked with Prince.
Nice.
The artist formerly known as Prince, that guy. It's some of his, backup dancers and singers and stuff on there. So I was taping all that stuff back in the day. So these are pulled directly from my own personal VHS tapes.
Woohoo!
Cool.
And people love the retro commercials.
Oh my gosh! I still don't know about why douche. I guess why not? I mean,
and then the hair
is
clipper.
The age-old question, and it was all that stuff was like based on people's vanity, And,
well, it's okay.
And hygiene.
Different hygiene products.
Hi, Gene. How you doing? I bet you that person named Gene got tired of that one, huh?
Oh boy.
Hi, Gene.
Oh wow. Okay, Ron Vickers. Wow. Thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. Thank you, guys.
Was this like trick or treat night? That's not till next
Virtual
week.
Vicky says, I like the commercials. Todd says, great movie so far. John Arvey says, come on, guards. He's watching the game, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy. It's funny because we can't, it's too intense to watch them, so we did tune in on the radio, the last 5 minutes of last night's game, and that's all you really needed to hear. It was insane.
Yeah, exactly.
It was pretty wild. But we heard all the excitement.
Richard says, fun movie so far. Great retro commercials.
Cool.
Tracy says, black cat hiding. Oh, there might be a cat
There's
somewhere.
a Louie down here.
Is Louie wandering around?
And did we even mention at the top of the show that this is episode 249?
Well, I did, yes.
Only one more episode away from the big 250, baby?
Yes, and for episode 250 next week, we're going to be playing some Halloween stuff. Lots of fun stuff pulled from VHS tapes. And some really cool short films. Like a
smorgasbord, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a Halloween, trick-or-treats.
The Mummy and the Monkey's Halloween smorgasbord.
A mixed bag of trick-or-treat goodies.
Yeah, buffet. the Halloween buffet.
But we have our next segment coming up now.
Oh,
Snack
that's right.
Toys.
That's actually the segment that they all know and love. That's right, everybody. It's time.
And Victor, thank you for the super chat as well.
Whoop.
Oh, there it goes.
For the Mummy and the Monkey Snack Toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie fags.
And we do have some new yummy snacks. They were sent to us by Mo Fei Chen.
Yes, so there's a box here we can open. And then we also have a bag of chips. So
I know. Let's open this first and see what's going
here.
down in old snack toy town, all right?
And then we'll get into the snacks.
Wow. What do we got in that box?
Okay. Oh, there's a note here.
What's in the box? It's an unboxing video.
It's really taped up good here. Okay, let's see.
You don't have a knife?
Okay, I got it. And there's a note here.
Thought your mummies carried knives.
Janet and Grim, happy Halloween. I've always loved your mummy bucket and found the bucket was made from Chupa Chups candy.
Aha.
I did find a Franken bucket. I thought it would make a good friend for the mummy.
Hey.
Instead of just lollipops, I put in other treats, including churros for the crypt kitties. There are also some of the stickers I made. You are welcome to give them away. Mo Fei Chen. Oh,
thank you, Mo Fei Chen, as always. Wow. Very sweet. Let's see this Frankenstein bucket.
Oh, there's a kitty light in there. There's cat light.
We could use that for decorating.
Ooh, and this is the bucket. Oh, and there's a candle.
Chupa chips.
Candle in there.
Chupa chips.
What is that? Monkey farts.
Hi-oh.
It's a monkey fart scented candle.
How thoughtful.
I knew it smelled a little dank.
Not like, if I run out of them, I could just light this candle up. But I gotta be sure I don't do any monkey farts around the candle.
This is the Franken bucket. We'll use this for the next episode. Wow.
I don't know. Can you mix monkey farts with an open flame? I don't know.
I don't think it's a good idea.
We'll have to find out.
Ooh, Haribo Sour Bath.
Turn into the episode of The Ghoul. These are Halloween ones.
Yeah, more Sour Bath.
I love me some Haribo.
What are you guys snacking on? Put it in the comments.
Yes.
We want to see what's going on there.
Yes.
You guys are having your favorite snacks. Pop-Ups Lollipop. Chupa Chups Lollipop.
Like Halloween Jack.
And let's see, pumpkin caramel.
Say it, caramel,
Bermuda. Tomato.
Yeah, Bahamas.
Mike and Ike sour spooky treat.
Wow, it's like all this Halloween stuff. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff to watch our monster movies.
And
with.
Another lollipop.
It's Sally.
With Zero.
Oh, Zero, the dog from Nightmare Before Christmas.
And stickers.
Stickers are always nice.
There's stickers. We can give those away to some of our prize
It smells
winners.
like Halloween candy in here.
And oh wow. Oh.
Cigarettes. Oh.
No, this is kitty treats.
Oh, I see. I would have ate those. They look good.
These are like little cat treats.
Cat
Louis
churros.
is looking at them right now.
He might have to have one now.
He's like, what is that?
Wow.
He's like, I want one of those.
This is exciting.
and pumpkin marshmallows.
Ooh, all those snacky
Wow,
treats.
so many goodies. So what are we having for our snack
Tell
toys?
me what you want. Do you want to have the candy, or you want something savory?
I am wanting.
Chips?
I think the candy I want to save for next week.
I'm going to have.
But that's just me though. But
I
think I'll have those chips.
Okay.
Or you know what? Let me have a chocolate pumpkin. One of those chocolate pumpkins on
Are they
second
chocolate
thought.
or marshmallow?
Yes. They're both. Thank you, Mo.
It's a Russell Stover.
For sending the goodies.
Russell and Stover.
How cute. Thank you. Okay.
I'm going to rip into the Harbio
So
bag.
let's get my notes here. And let's see what people are having.
Yes, a baby.
Oh, maybe. But right now they're having snacks.
Okay.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Mm.
Wavy chips, says Gary Smith. Scott is eating popcorn. Amanda's having fried eggs and toast. Ed is having Cajun gumbo soup.
Interesting. That's quite a variety there.
Virtual Vicky's having Pop-Tarts that are pumpkin flavored. And circus peanuts, says Avery.
You know what they serve for breakfast at the Vatican?
What?
Pope tarts.
Ah. Okay, a bowl of Frankenberry cereal, says Wiki Bobby. And then Neil's having cookies. Bone Jangler says he's going to have lasagna.
That's interesting.
Okay,
sounds
so
good.
let's get into this.
I have a
Oh,
solid
you
bat
already
in my
have
mouth.
yours. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin-y and chocolatey.
Oh.
Okay.
This is like a rubbery Jolly Rancher. It's great. That's very good.
Tonight's movie, One Body Too Many, made in 1944, was originally supposed to have Boris Karloff in it. And that's why we played the Boris Karloff bit during the Harry Scary Countdown. Now, and when Karloff was going to be in it, it was supposed to be called Too Many Bodies. But something happened, we don't know exactly what, maybe a money dispute or something, and they cast Bela Lugosi to be in the movie instead. So he plays the butler. And everyone knows Bela Lugosi as Dracula. The original Dracula.
Oh my god, it's so sour.
This is good.
Woo!
And he was also in like Plan 9 from Outer Space, The Black Cat, what was Son of Frankenstein, The Raven. There's so many movies he was in. A lot of mystery movies, a lot of whodunits from Monogram Pictures as well. All kinds of cool movies. So, let's see. Oh, this is good. Jack Haley, he plays Albert. And he was the Tin Man. And I like that little bit where you put the Tin Man gear on him earlier.
You caught that?
I did catch it. And people know him as the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, 1939.
The what man?
The Tin Man.
Oh, I
from The Wizard of Oz. Watch it.
Something he was into.
And he was a radio show host throughout the 1940s for years. So he had a very successful radio show back in the day.
I knew a male mummy who was an asp man. All right, what's this?
Bone Daddy, thank you for the super chat. He says 13 days till Halloween. Love you guys.
We love you.
All right, Lyle Talbot.
Yes.
As Jim Davis. So he plays neighbor Joe Randolph in the TV sitcom Ozzie and Harriet. So that was his popularity, his popular gig on TV.
I see.
He was with, he co-starred with Mae West in the movie Go West, Young Man.
Oh, I wonder.
So how cool is that? You get to be in a movie with Mae West.
Yeah, I wonder if he ever came up to see her sometime. I don't know.
Probably knowing Mae West.
I've heard the stories.
Oh yeah, she was crazy. All right, he played villains in 4 comedies with the Bowery Boys.
Oh, I love Satch. Yeah, Satch. And,
a lot of people like the Bowery Boys movie.
And Slip Mahoney. Love it. Yes, love Bowery Boys.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Chief. Ooh. What else?
And let's see.
What else?
I've seen the movie before, says Wiki Bobby.
Good.
Well, that's good. Well, we're watching it now again. Actually, we've never hosted this one before.
No, and I don't even know if I watched this in the past. I don't remember it. It's not doesn't really jump out at me, right? If you keep watching, you'll see why. You might not remember it either or want to. But is that it for your snack toys?
That's it, really.
Oh, okay, you just kind of...
Yeah, that's it.
And that wraps
and
it up.
And that's the end of that.
Okay, good. Whew, okay, well, thank you so much, Janta K, for what you do with snack toys. We do all appreciate it because, it provides a very nice moment for everyone to fill their face with their favorite snack and learn a little bit about tonight's movie without it being too... Yeah.
So there's some education for you, and you get to enjoy your snacks.
That's right.
We got to enjoy these candy treats. So thank you, Mo-Fei-chan.
Yes, thank you so much, Mo-Fei. And we hope you have lots more snacks because there's lots more show to go as we dive right into part 2 of One Body Too Many. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys. Hairy, scary, hangout, mama.
Hi-ho and welcome back.
They don't answer.
Maybe they're on a special case, something like murder or something.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd left.
Well, you see...
You wanted someone to watch the body. The detective didn't show up, so Mr. Tuttle said he'd do it.
I did. Him? He. What?
Huh?
He, not him. It's a common mistake. You see, him is objective.
I'm sure your grammar is excellent, Mr. Tuttle, but I'm afraid you won't make a very good watchman.
I'm afraid so, too.
Well, he's better than no watchman at all, isn't he? Besides, I think he's very nice to say he'd do so.
Who? Very well. I wash my hands of the whole responsibility. From now on, it's on your own head.
On my head? Now, Mr. Gellman, there's a mistake here.
It's very kind of you. I'll be able to sleep now. Good night, Albert.
Good night, Carol.
Good night, Mr. Gellman.
Good night.
I gotta take a whiz.
I guess it'll be all right. I'll sit here and make myself comfortable.
In there.
In there?
I don't need anybody to watch out here.
Mr. Gellman, would you like to play a little dominoes?
No.
Set a game?
No.
What a dope. What a maroon.
Murder at midnight.
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T. Go!
Are down.
That's a lie! That is a...
Albert!
Is he dead?
Who's there?
Oh, you again.
Oh, somebody do something. He's hurt.
Oh.
Oh, Albert, speak to me. Say something.
Oh, my ovaries.
The beneficiary. Oh, Carol, what happened? There's blood on your hand. You're hurt.
Oh, it's your blood.
Oh, my blood. My blood? Oh,
Albert.
I'm wounded. He killed me.
Oh, control yourself. It's only a scratch.
You should have such a scratch.
Never mind that. What happened?
Oh, I don't know. The lights went out and somebody me. Then the lights went out. There it is.
What is it?
It's my blood. That's what I was hit with. Both doors are locked from the inside. It's someone right here in this house.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Oh, don't be so nosy. I was with them. Why?
What's the matter? You got a headache? Maybe you can tell us what's the matter. Someone attacked him.
It's my blood.
We were upstairs having a nightcap.
Kenneth Hopkins, you promised you'd only have one drink. It's cold up there in bed. Who's this?
Mr. Tuttle was acting as watchman to be sure that no one steals the...
He's gone.
Oh, my God!
Well, maybe he went out for a little walk.
This is no joking matter.
How did this happen? Do you realize what this means if he's buried underground?
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
I thought you were getting a watchman.
Somebody knocked him out.
Oh, really?
And I thought you were an insurance salesman.
Well, I am. I was. You see, I just stayed to help out.
There's something fishy about you. First you come here with a story we can't check. And you worm yourself in as a watchman.
Henry, if you're insinuating that Albert had anything to do with it, well, I asked him to stay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Albert.
Suppose you lay off the 3rd degree with Carol.
Somebody stole Uncle Cyrus's body, and I'm going to find out who before it's too late.
But why would anyone want to steal a body?
Because of my client's will. He wanted to be interred in a glass-top vault so the stars would shine down on him. He didn't want to be buried any other way. If he is, then his bequests will be reversed. Those who want to get the larger share will get the smaller, and vice versa.
Oh, I see. Then somebody stole the body so that they could bury it and reverse the will. But then that would mean that they knew it was in the will. And nobody does, do they?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder.
Cut out the wisecracks or I'll let you have it.
Oh, I think you're taking a lot for granted, Henry. No one has read the will. The body must still be here in the house, and we've got to find it.
I beg pardon. But everybody's nerves are on edge. I suggest that you all have some coffee.
No.
Why, yes, Merkel, I'll have some. You.
No, I like drip.
Well, maybe Uncle wasn't stolen. Maybe he's hiding.
I can see why he didn't like you. And I'll tell you right now what I think.
What?
That you and Kenneth, who undoubtedly are down for the smallest share, have stolen it.
Why, you two-bit heel, I've been wanting to do this for 20 years.
Oh, Albert! Albert!
Oh, no, I hit the jackpot.
Uncle
Listen, Tuttle. I've got an idea how we can catch the body snatcher. If it works.
Get someone else. My head is killing me.
You're the only one who can do it. Now listen.
Please, just let me lie here quietly and bleed.
All you've got to do is to pretend you're fed up. You're scared.
Pretend I'm scared? What do you think I'm shaking from, enthusiasm?
I'm scared and excited, too.
Then, when the coast is apparently clear, whoever it was might come back and try again.
Then you catch them.
We catch them.
We? By that time, I'll be in my bed.
Oh, no. You only pretend to leave. Then you sneak in through the French windows and you lay for them.
Listen, I'm not covered for going in through windows. I mean, in case of glass breakage.
There's nothing to it. I'll be right here waiting for you, and you'll be waiting in the coffin.
Oh, I'll be... Coffin?
Excuse me?
Don't you think it'll be a little bit crowded in there?
We'll hide the real body.
Oh. I get a better idea. Let the body stay there and let me hide.
Look, you want to help, don't you, for Miss Dunlap's sake?
Well, I didn't figure on going that far.
Good. Now, you start your act as soon as we get out in the hall.
Now, wait a minute. I want to talk to Miss Dunlap first. I don't want her to think I'm a coward, even if I am.
Absolutely not. You mustn't tell anyone. If anything went wrong, she'd be open to suspicion.
Oh, I didn't figure... If anything went wrong...
Nothing will go wrong. Why don't you stop worrying?
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
You sure this is all right?
Yes. Remember now, you pretend you're leaving. Then I'll let you in again through the French windows. But make it convincing.
I can't stand much more. That body falling on Albert.
Gross. I've had enough of this. I'm going home. All right, if that's the way you feel about it.
Albert.
That is the way I feel about it. I am going home. I don't care what you say, Mr. Gelman. I'm leaving. After all, I've been popped in the head and punched around and pushed around.
Albert.
Why should I stay? Next time I might get killed. And I'm too young to get killed.
That's a very sensible attitude.
A very sensible attitude, Mr. Tuttle.
After all, it's not my affair. You said so yourself, Carol. I came here to sell your Uncle Cyrus insurance. As long as nobody's interested in insurance, I'm leaving. Well, goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Albert. I don't blame you for going, but...
Well, maybe we'll meet again sometime in town.
Maybe.
And if we do, there'll be something I want to say.
What?
Arrivederci.
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos, caballeros. Will you get out of here?
time to go to bed, so the others were too. They're all asleep now. Come on.
Can't I sit here a while and defrost?
Come on, we've got work to do. Hold that.
I don't think we ought to try it again. Too risky.
Well, we got rid of that screwball, didn't we? There's nothing to stop us now.
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
Yes.
Suppose we get rid of the body and find out we reversed the will in somebody else's favor.
Yes. What about that?
Don't be asinine. Uncle Cyrus didn't like any of us well enough to leave us a pig's bristle. I'm for taking my chances on reversing the will and getting a good share.
All right, I'm with you there. But what was the goofy idea of moving the body? I thought he was plenty comfortable in the cellar, so we put him first.
Are you serious? I thought you and your pop put him behind the living room panel.
I have never been accused of something so heinous!
We thought you did.
Hey, wait a minute. Either you two are giving me a runaround or somebody else is playing put and take.
I wonder who.
Well, stop wondering. This time we'll stash Uncle Cyrus' body where nobody will ever find it. Get your coats.
What for?
We're going to take a little hike.
But
And stop nursing that bottle.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, hurry it up with...
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Think you'll be safe in there?
Of course. You'll be watching.
Yeah, I'll be what?
Here, hide the key. Come on. Tuttle. Get your coat off and get in.
Say, I have an idea. Supposing I hide in the specimen room with you.
No, that's no good. Get in.
It doesn't look comfortable.
Why not? It's padded.
Yeah, so's a cell.
Come on, now get in.
Now, wait a minute. Don't rush me. You sure it's safe?
I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried. No need of both of us worrying. Come on.
What are you looking for?
Come now. I haven't got very much time.
Oh. Don't lock it.
Of course not.
Mr. Gelman.
What is it now?
Could you get me a glass of water? I got hiccups.
Hold your breath. That'll cure you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm going back and clean the crackers out of my bed. I'm expecting company.
I saw those windows move.
You shouldn't have had that last drink. Go ahead, open them.
Well, come on, let's get him out of here.
Well, it's locked. Guess we'll have to take the whole box. You take that other end.
hope you're enjoying the show. There's more to come, so stay tuned.
Trick or treat, hey, trick or treat, ooh, trick or treat for Halloween. Hey, Stasha, get your dough by in here. Yeah. Oh, woo. Wow, look at you, look at you, look at you. Wow. Wow, that's pretty scary. You remind me of your Aunt Olga. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but that's the perfect outfit for tonight's Halloween excursion, right? It's trick or treat. You excited, girl? Yeah, look at you. You can't keep that mask on. You're so happy. Well, all right, we're going to do just like last year, okay? Here are the plane tickets, all right? There you go. You got your bag. You got your costume. You're looking good, oh, kiddo. Let me tell you. All right, and remember, you got to go just to the little guys' houses, not the big guys. All right? Okay, good? All right, give me some. Forget it. I'll see you in 2 weeks, all right, kid? All right. Scram. Gone. Got it. Beat it. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Hey, trick or treat for Halloween. Ooh, carry this pumpkin up my sleeve. No. Oh.
Talarski! How many times do I gotta tell you? Don't send your kid trick-or-treating at the North Pole!
Sorry, Santa. I couldn't help it.
Or there will be no more Christmas for you twos!
Oh. Well, happy Halloween, Santa!
Yeah! Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, boy. Don't worry, he'll get over it. What do we get? I told you to stay away from the big guy's house, didn't I? Oh, jeez. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Ooh, hey, that one's mine. Give me that.
Don't fret, we're not going anywhere.
There we
It
go.
took a little while to navigate this whole program. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the Hairy Scary Hangout. Not that you ever left, but you know.
And we finished up part 2 of One Body Too Many, followed with a Stasha skit.
Or as I like to say, we inhaled fart 2. Very deeply, yes, unfortunately. But yeah, some people sound like they're enjoying tonight's movie, and you know what? This is a gathering. It's like, you know, it's a be-in, man. It's more of an experience. So the movie's secondary to the whole thing what the Hairy Scary Hangout's all about, right?
Yeah, we're just here hanging out, having fun with you guys.
It's like your own private, like, Woodstock, if anybody remembers that whole thing.
I don't know about that, Gra.
Well, I mean, that it was like sort of a gathering, a be-in, you know.
Well, it's more like just being cozy in front of the TV.
I'm sure Woodstock was very cozy with all the mud and...
No, Grim,
all
nothing
the humanity
like that
going
at
on.
all.
I wasn't being literal, I was being figurative.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, and we have so much more show to go here. We're halfway through this stinker. But, hey, and I think we're going to do some, some promotional things and tell you what's going on with the Mummy and the Monkey. And all kinds of cool stuff. And, tonight's prize giveaway is thanks to
we have
Toxic
a prize
Tunes.
giveaway. Thank you to Toxic Tunes. TOONS. ToxicTunes.com with 2 O's. And this is a cool art print that is signed by Eric Pigors, along with some buttons and some bookmarks.
And you know what, better yet, let Toxic Tunes say it for themselves. Here you go. Here's a promo for Toxic Tunes, baby.
There we go.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigors, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artwork, scare fresheners, I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
That's right. Toxic Tunes, where you could be Halloween all year round. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait for, you go on there, you could be the coolest monster kid on the block all year round.
Oh, yeah. All kinds of cool t-shirts and neat goodies there. So I've been writing down all your names on the YouTube live streaming chat, and I'm putting them in my mummy bucket. And at the end of the show, we're going to pick one lucky winner to get the prize pack.
That's right.
And we're going to give another one away next week, too.
All right, yeah. So it's all Halloween, all next couple of weeks, yeah, because our 250th show is coming up next Friday night. Can't wait for that bad boy. All right.
Okay, so let's share some updates.
Let's do that. Here we go with our still stuff. Okay, the first up, we just talked about this. You can check out The Mummy and the Monkey appearing on a PBS show called
The World According to Polka, put together by the Chardon Polka Band.
It's their Halloween spooktacular.
We are on their Halloween special. They did air it on television on Western Reserve PBS, Channel 49 in Northeast Ohio. And they did put it on their website as well.
Yes.
So for people who don't live in the television market, you can go on and watch that episode on their website.
That's right. Yeah, so check that episode on the Western Reserve PBS website. And then what's up? Oh, hey, we were interviewed recently by these characters, right?
The Ghostly Gallery podcast. I almost said Ghastly.
Oh, Ghastly podcast.
No, it's Ghostly Gallery. Bruce and Tracy, they put on a great podcast, and we were very happy to be interviewed by them. So you can go and check out their podcasts on Podbean and iHeartRadio and wherever you get your podcasts. They're on like all the platforms.
Yes, and this is the banner to their Facebook page. So you can go find them there, and probably all the links I would imagine are somewhere on that Facebook page. And we have an event coming up before Akron Comic-Con several weeks from now. Just this coming week, not this weekend. Next weekend.
Saturday, October 26th.
Yes.
2024. We're going to be at the Current Year.
Woo.
It's a costume party and food drive. The Current Year is a record shop in Parma, Ohio. It's Ridge Road in Parma. And we're going to be there Saturday the 26th from noon to 3 p.m. We'll have posters and photo prints for sale, and all the proceeds are going to go help the All Faiths Food Pantry. It helps the senior citizens in the area that are in need of some help.
Wow, that and that includes what we sell too. We're going to donate all that to the pantry. So thank you, the Current Year Record Store, for having us out there next, not tomorrow, but
Saturday,
the 26th.
Yes. And they're going to have like some cool stuff on sale. They're going to have, I think, prizes they're giving out, and you can wear your Halloween costume there and go and visit, and it'll be fun. You can say hi to us and chat with us a little while.
For more information, go check out the Current Year's Facebook page. It's all on there.
It's for a good cause, and they're nice people.
They're great. And then a couple weeks after that, on November 9th to 10th, we have the Akron Comic-Con. We'll be there, baby.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Return to Akron Comic-Con.
Yes, and all of the information is on the akroncomiccon.com. You can see all of the different guests and all of the information there. It's in Cuyahoga Falls.
That's right. Can't wait to go see you at the Akron Comic-Con. And then, hey, if you want to become a channel member on our YouTube, what do they do, Janet?
You can just click that little join button on the top right-hand corner on our YouTube channel. It's only $2.99 a month to be a monster member. And that helps support the channel. And you'll also have access to videos that are for members only, member exclusives. Like some behind-the-scenes videos, maybe some raw interview footage, stuff like that. Some fun little behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yes, so become a monster member if you would. And then, let's see, boop. Hey, we already went to that.
Oh, yeah, we already done that.
That was great. Cinema Wasteland, thank you so much.
Already did that.
Hey, here we go, something different. Hey, if you want to find out about what goes on behind the scenes of The Mummy and the Monkey and our reselling eBay adventures, you could check out our podcast, Living the Scream.
Living the Scream. We didn't do one this week, but we have one from last week. If you haven't seen it, you could go check it out later.
That's right. So check that out on our YouTube channel. And actually, hey, this isn't last. Big news. We're going to do a Harry Scary Hangover after this show tonight.
Yes, the Harry Scary Hangover.
It returns.
It's our after show chat show, don't you know? So we're going to talk about some movies and shows that we've seen recently, talk about some Halloween fun stuff, and just chat with you all after we wrap up tonight's movie.
Can't wait for that. And then last but not least, as we say, if you want to be the coolest monster kid on the block, besides buying stuff at Toxic Tunes, where can they get other cool Mummy and the Monkey merchandise, Janet?
We've got tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, and so much more. It's all here on the Teespring store. Different colors and sizes and designs to choose from. Use coupon code BANANAS!
Hi-yo.
For 15% off anything you decide to order from there. As a little thank you, these deals are bananas. And Grim drives me bananas.
That's right, every single second. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. There's all the things that are with the Mummy and the Monkey currently.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully, like I said, that PBS special, that the World According to Polka Halloween Spooktacular, was a lot of fun. And boy, thanks to Jake Cowie and everybody on that crew for having us up there. And I still,
Oh, fun music, really talented people.
It was done really well. I'm so happy to be a part of something like that.
Michael Weber's version of I Put a Spell on You.
Oh, yes, you got to see that.
Is done. I mean, he did an amazing job.
It's
and he's on the show. He makes an appearance, and that music video plays.
Yes,
so.
it stands alone from the Screamin' Jay Hawkins, which
it's
obviously,
a totally different vibe, but they're both amazing versions.
So check that out too. If and they got polka versions of a bunch of different songs on that.
Oh yeah,
1/2 hour. They pack a lot of
a polka version
of
the Monster Mash.
Yes, we're dancing to it.
You guys have got to see it.
Yeah, that's right in the beginning there. Like you got to see that. So how many people have seen the PBS Halloween special? Raise your hand.
Well,
what?
It might take them a minute.
Get your macabre mirror out.
It might take them a minute to answer.
I'm joking.
So it's okay.
I'm just joking because obviously we're not there.
All right, so we should probably get into part 3 of the movie.
Do we have to?
I
was having so much fun hanging out.
They haven't seen John Saxon yet, have they?
There is a Saxon search.
See, exactly. We have to keep going.
You never know where he'll pop up, so keep your eyes peeled, and let's see if you can see John Saxon. Maybe he appears in this Fart 3. Let's find out.
Maybe.
Here we go. Pinch your nose tight, because here we are, Fart 3 of One Body Too Many. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, I almost hit the wrong thing. Let's do this.
Stop that jerking.
Who jerked?
You did. You want to make me drop it?
If anybody jerked, you jerked.
Oh, for heaven's sake, stop it. Come on, let's get this thing over with.
That did it. You almost jerked it out of my hands that time.
I did no such a thing. Your foot must have slipped.
Look, do I have to carry this thing myself? Come on, I'm freezing.
What do you say to this for a ready-made grave? Nobody will ever find it in the pool.
Can't we get this thing over with?
Out of here.
Help! Save me, pal! Save me! Help!
How's it going?
Are you all right?
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
Come here. What did they do to you?
Oh, it was that Gelman. He's the one that talked me into this. Wait a minute, there's something here. What's a goldfish? Wait till I get my hands on that lawyer.
You mean you think the
Perfectly safe, he said. Nothing could happen to me. Why, it's as simple as a straight life insurance policy. You know what? Oh, what's that, my papa?
Use condoms and towelettes.
Oh.
Well, Gelman.
Sure, it was Gelman. He knew I wouldn't leave you here all alone, so he cooked up that scheme just to get me out of the way. Even made me get in that coffin. Then after he and his accomplices had got me out of the way, he thought he'd have a clear field. But let me tell you... Uh-oh.
Everybody and every creature has to poop sometime.
What are you doing?
I want to see if they had time to steal the body while I was drowning.
You mean the body's in there?
Yeah, it's still... It's Gelman. Rutherford's gone and he's in there dead.
Murder?
Well, I don't think he'd exactly hang himself on a coat hook to commit suicide. Or would he?
Oh, don't leave me.
Hello?
I'm trying to use the phone!
This is dead, too. There. Now, don't get scared.
Oh, but I am scared, Albert. Aren't you?
Who, me? I've been scared since 8:30.
What are we going to do? There's a murderer in this house. 3 of them. Any one of us might be next.
Not if we catch them first.
How?
I'll show them. I'm through being pushed around. I've been bop, clopped, and clunked. I'll show them that they can't drown Albert Tuttle and get away with it. I'll call them all down here, and we'll grill them. Grill. That reminds me. I'm hungry.
Me too.
I think we ought to fry this and eat it.
Oh, Albert, what about the murderers?
Let them catch their own fish. I made a joke.
Oh, good for you.
Poor Mr. Gelman.
Why would anyone want to kill him? Never mind that. Then what? Well, then we came back here and we went to the closet, and there he was. Dead.
What about my uncle? Where is he? We'd better find the body before it's buried.
How can you be so cold-blooded? A man's been murdered, and all you can think about is your inheritance.
Whoever stole the body was thinking about it, too. That same person murdered Gelman.
There were 3 of them. I saw them.
You saw them? Why didn't you say so? Who were they?
It was dark. I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell?
Mirko. Yes, sir?
Do you always sleep fully clothed?
No, sir.
Then what are you doing dressed at this hour of the night?
I was waiting for the next occurrence.
Oh, then you knew something was going to happen.
Well, didn't it? Having already been aroused once before, I thought it would save time if I remained in my room on call.
Is that how the mud got on your shoes? Waiting in the room?
I stepped out to let the cat in, out of the rain.
Yeah, right.
What rain?
What rain?
It's none of your business.
The rain that's falling down, sir.
There are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
What is the trouble? I heard the commotion.
Where were you, Professor?
Watching Venus under the rain.
Mr. Gelman has been murdered. Well, you're not surprised.
Surprised? No.
Not even at murder?
No such a thing. Foreordained. Mr. Gelman in the shadow. An unlucky star. Very unlucky.
Well, if the stars can tell you all that, perhaps they can also tell you who killed him.
No. I am a scientist, Mr. Turtle.
It's Tuttle.
Not a detective. I can tell you this, though. Do not make too many plans for a birthday party yourself. You are under the influence of a very precarious star. Very precarious, Mr. Tittle.
It's Tuttle.
All right, whatever, man.
My car's outside. I'm going for the police.
You'll never get there.
Why not?
Begging your pardon, sir. The bridge over the creek was washed out. I saw it from the tower. No one can get in or out.
Confuse me?
Then I'll walk.
Suit yourself, sir. But the nearest telephone would be about 10 miles in the rain.
Why do we waste time answering a lot of questions? We'd better start looking for Uncle's body.
You look for him. I'm going up and myself in my room till the police come. Come along, Kenneth.
Me too. I didn't come here to spend all night on a treasure hunt.
Aren't you going to give us a clue?
No.
While we're on the subject, where were you when all this went on?
I was
baiting.
Is that right?
I suppose so.
You suppose so?
We have separate rooms.
Well, naturally.
I'm going to help them look. After all, I started...
You should get out of those wet clothes before you catch your death. Oh, stop using that word.
I'm all right.
There's a vacant room next to mine. It was Uncle Cyrus's. You're going to use it. Come on.
Would you like some coffee, Mr. Total?
It's Tittle. A Tuttle.
Whatever.
No, thank you.
Madam?
I don't need anything to keep me away.
None for me, thanks.
No.
If you find anything, call me. I'll be in my room.
That'll be a novelty.
That Gelman business wasn't at all smart.
Well, you don't think I killed him, do you?
If you didn't, who did?
You might have.
Well, me. Listen, you're not trying to pin this on me, are you?
Oh, don't be silly. We were all together.
Except when you went for your coats.
Stop it. Somebody else wants the will changed even more than we do. Enough to commit murder.
Will you shut up?
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
Well, I'll be a dang fool.
Spending the night with Fred Jarvan, male prostitute.
There you, Kenneth.
Right here on the bed beside me. He's trying to choke me.
Go back to sleep. You had a nightmare.
Oh, I didn't. I tell you, he was here. He was right there beside me.
Wait till I finish brushing my teeth. I'll find Jim, get you a drink. I'll take you.
Oh, Kenneth, please. He was here, I tell you.
Let's get it out of the way for the time being.
All right.
Stays in there for a few minutes.
Here's one with a couple of snorts left. Ah, and here's the full one. Let's take both of them. That's just what I was going to do.
Good. Got a real kick in it.
Yeah, I wonder whose it was.
Who cares? I'm going to sing a song about a murder. Who you shushing? I guess I can sing if I wanted, can't I? Soldier. Better hide the bottle before they start squawking. Where'll I put it? There's the spot. Nobody'll be the wiser.
Well, just one more little drink, and then you go make shut-eye.
Which side?
What's what?
I think I've had enough.
I picked a hell of a day to quit drinking.
Good night.
Hey, what's buzzing, cousins? Stick around. I ain't going anywhere, and neither should you.
The Mummy and the Monkey. They say they host skits, bits, and a scary flick. But are the movies actually scary? Can you really trust them?
With movies like The Beast of Yucca Flats and One Body Too Many, you're more likely to fall asleep in your chair than hide under your covers.
They host a show called the Hairy Scary Hangout. But how hairy are they?
Recently, we caught Grim Gory at a salon getting a Brazilian wax.
Can we really trust what they say?
Janet Decay claims that Grim is the gassy one. But she was caught buying broccoli and beans at a Giant Igor grocery store. And you know what they say, whoever smelt it, dealt it.
The Mummy and the Monkey are just full of hot air. Don't watch them.
Brought to you by the Council of Who Gives a F***.
Wow.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies, and we're back.
How did one of them political ads get on our show? What happened there, man?
I don't know. They're just everywhere.
I thought we didn't have those things on this show.
We're not even a political show.
I don't know who I'm a Hater is, but I don't like her. She's kind of mean.
She reminds me of that Karen lady that shows up sometimes.
She's full of, something in vinegar, they say.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you seeing a fly in here, or is it just me?
There is a little fly in here.
I thought it was like the drink catching up to me.
Grim, I think you need to take a bath.
Maybe.
You're attracting flies.
I definitely need a burp. Wow. All right. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the Hairy Scary Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching or sleeping through tonight's movie, One Body Too Many. And, oh boy, you can can't take too many naps during this one, I'll tell you. Woo!
It does have some fun, some fun comedy bits, but it's like really dragged out. I think this movie would have been better as like a half hour.
Now this was after the 100%.
Yeah.
This movie, he did the Tin Man guy, Jack Haley, he did this after Wizard, right?
After Wizard of Oz, because
Wow.
Wizard of Oz was released in 1939, so
Right.
this was 1944.
My, how the mighty
But-
have fallen.
Well, he was a radio show host, so that was his main gig in the 1940s.
He should have stayed on that.
And
My
then
gosh.
he did a little bit of acting here and there. So,
But yeah, so I think people like that last little skit. That was just kind of done quickly, but I think it's very timely. I can't wait till we don't see any of this stuff. I'm looking forward to that.
I think that's the scariest part of spooky season right now is all the political mumbo jumbo.
Oh, Yvette.
All the
enough.
All that stuff
from both sides. You just can't take it no more.
I need a break from that.
This one, that one did this one. Yeah.
So and so did this.
Worse than
that.
It's worse than the Thanksgiving dinner table. That's what I'm going to say. You know.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You save that discussion for.
No, it reminds me of
awkward family chats at Thanksgiving.
Family gatherings, it sounds like. Well, Bruce went and did this, and Shannon did this with so-and-so.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like her. Anyway.
All right, so coming up next, we have a What Do You Do?
What do you do? Oh, my gosh.
What do you do?
Another favorite of everyone out there. Hey, we got a super chat.
There's a super chat. Jonathan Jackson, thank you so much. And KB gave us a super chat earlier, so thank you guys. That's really sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They go to a good cause. All right. And I'm not talking about Bill.
And now back to
the show.
What do you do?
What do you do? Sorry, let me hit that introduction people love so much. No one loved to. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. And here you get to what do you do, baby?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or do you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, our first entry, which is a multiple one, comes from our buddy Toy Painter.
Toy Painter 1 sent us these, and they were entered into a contest, some international painting competition, and I probably butchered the type of competition it is, but they did win. I see a first place tag there. That's awesome, and the painting is so nice and detailed. So they do paint their figurines while they watch the show, and that is just too cool. Wow.
There's a creature from the Black Lagoon little guy. Yeah, the detail is incredible.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So kudos to and congrats to Toy Painter 1 for his accomplishments and for taking our show in and using it as a sort of a backdrop, especially tonight's show. Would be perfect for doing something else rather than watching the movie. So
we have award-winning painters that watch.
That's our contribution to the art world. Thank you, Toy Painter 1, for sending those What Do You Do's in.
Super cool.
And the next one's from the anniversary couple.
Yes, Todd Andrews. Todd and Debbie sent that in. And yeah, that's their fun Halloween decor.
Yeah, celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary.
And yes, their 51st anniversary. How cool is that?
Yeah, wedding anniversary. So thank
wedding
you,
anniversary, yeah.
And this next one is from our buddy Mart. Art from Art. It might be my favorite thing he's sent in so far. I love this one.
Oh, wow.
And you get to do all the talking on this
one.
I'll do the monsters. Trick or treat.
Hey, like, you guys can have every treat in the house, but just do us a little favor in return, okay? Like, put some of your stuff out in the public domain. They're like the movie monsters.
I love that one. Okay. It's so true. That would be a nice treat for us.
That's clever.
So thank you, Mart, for sending that in. It's very, very well. Well, thank you so much, buddy. That's really cool. And if you want to send us a What Do You Do, where do they send it to?
You can send it to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you, and you can be on a future What Do You Do segment. And we have episode 250 coming up next week, so if you wanted to send a fun little video or photo for that, we can put it on the air. If the file size is big, you can use a website like WeTransfer to send over the videos. Just keep, like a minute or two.
Yeah, nothing too lengthy.
Not like a 20-minute production, unless it's some really cool movie we need to see or something.
And we already got a few congratulations videos from some of you viewers, and thank you so much. So it'll be cool if more of you want to send it could be a still photo saying happy 250th anniversary or anniversary for the 50th show. 250 years, oh my gosh. Sometimes it feels like we've done this show that long.
I know, right?
Or anything like that I want to congratulate us for this show coming up next Friday. We would love to include it in that program. So.
Or to our fellow horror hosts if they want to send something. Or our podcasters and radio DJs and other entertainer friends.
That's right.
Yeah. The more the scarier, right?
Absolutely. All right. So, what is next on the agenda? Because we're getting close to the end of the show here, right?
Well, yeah, we've got the rest of the movie to watch. Let's read some comments.
Yeah, please do. It's an interactive show, so let's interact. As I like to say.
Let's see. Eventually, I'll be painting Christmas minis while watching, says Matthew Ruley.
See, he's really doing this.
And Vince says, I got pictures of Sasquatch at Golden Corral.
Oh my gosh.
There's always one YouTuber that will comment about Golden Corral, and it's hilarious.
Golden Corral.
That must be their like obsession or something, or their little fun way to troll.
Maybe.
But it's funny. I would love to see the pictures of Sasquatch. You can send them in, dude.
No, boy,
Or do that.
there's probably all kinds of Sasquatches at Golden Corral.
Is Ed Wood on tonight's movie, says Tom O. Not
I
quite,
wish.
but it's pretty cheesy.
Oh, and let me also interject that the Saxon search was already... See, this was a good one. I did a difficult one.
Oh, yeah?
It was already in Fart 2.
Oh,
and nobody
okay.
caught it.
Oh, no, I didn't even catch it.
I had to
you
show
didn't even tell me.
I had to go back and I forgot which segment when it. I do these things.
So we already saw John
it's a big
Saxon
blur.
in part 2.
Yeah, so if you want to go back and watch it,
Okay.
it's in. I'll let you know it's in Fart 2, but it's very. It's kind of not hidden, but it's not right in your face. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
It's hanging around. I'll just say that.
All right.
Oh, a boo! I got a boo on that.
Boo.
Oh, someone said I caught it. Hey, SeaTac caught it. Picture on the wall. See, some people caught it.
There we go.
All right, okay. So they're not
John
always...
Biggin says I missed it. Bone Jangler caught it.
Wow. Yeah, it was a little smaller, but
So he was a more subtle Saxon.
yeah, he was a Saxon fly on the wall sort
Yes.
of. It was a photo. It was a picture hanging up in the background when those guys are sitting around that little table drinking.
Bob Ferguson says Easter egg Saxon.
Aha.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see, I won't make them all obvious. Sometimes I gotta make
Sometimes they're hidden,
Yeah,
like a
be-
Where's Waldo
a little
thing.
bit of a challenge there. So all right.
All right, well, let's figure out what happens in this movie, if anything.
Well, it does. It does. Actually, there is a sort of a reveal. So
Okay, good. Well, let's look for the big reveal in the movie.
Let's do that and move on with tonight as we bring you the last fart. Get ready to inhale the last fart of
One Body Too Many.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Hairy, scary, hangout.
Fart on, baby. Fart on.
I thought we put it in the closet.
I know we put it in the closet.
Did you? Never mind. Let's put it where it belongs.
He is he? I'll give you till the count of 3 to come out. 1, 2, 3.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
You stick it out here.
Oh, Carol, I can explain everything. It's embarrassing, isn't it? The coffin. like that, your skin.
Mr. Tuttle, what are you doing here?
Well, I heard footsteps. They sound as if they came from up here.
I heard them, too. I'd have sworn they came from right over my head.
I guess there's nobody else here. Must have been the wind. We better go back before someone else hears us and starts shooting.
Yes, we'd better.
Oh, if you get frightened down right across there, you call me.
That's a big help. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening. Did you sell any insurance?
Now listen, Carol.
Done that to you.
No matter what you're thinking, I'm innocent. I was just taking her back to her room, then I was going to my room.
Oh, you've had a busy night.
You mean when I get into Margaret's room? That wasn't my fault either.
Why, you Casanova.
Oh, you got me all wrong. I got into her room to her mother's room. I was lost. Well, if you don't believe me, perhaps you'll believe Mrs. Rutherford. Mrs. Rutherford!
Shut up! You don't have to explain. I only know what I've seen.
She doesn't answer. Mrs. Rutherford. I just left. We better go in. I'll show you. Is she awake?
Is she?
What's all the racket? Pounding on walls?
How did this happen?
I don't know. I was with her a few minutes ago.
Mona! I'll kill you for this. Let me go. I'll kill you.
I know it.
My wife.
Wait a minute. I don't know what this is all about. You don't think I had anything to do with it?
Yes.
That's absurd. I just took her back to her room and I didn't even go in. That's Carol. She saw me come out. I
thought you said you didn't go inside.
I didn't. I just looked around to make sure that there was nobody there.
Then you were inside.
Oh, that doesn't prove anything. Suppose he was inside.
Then he was the last person to see her alive. He just admitted it.
I didn't. Anybody could have gotten in here.
How?
Through the panel.
What are you talking
There's
about?
a spring here. You just touch it and this panel opens. There's a secret passage in back of it. It's there someplace.
Save that for the police. Only the next time you better make it better.
Police? I came here to sell insurance.
Brother, you better have some.
Oh, Jim, what right have we got to judge?
Look, Carol, a murder's been committed. 2 murders. By his own admission, he was the last person to see both murdered people alive. Then he pulls this phony story about a secret panel, only there's no panel.
And Uncle Cyrus' body is still missing. I'll bet he stole it.
I didn't have anything to do with it. I came here to sell insurance. Why should I go around killing people?
Well, that's something else for the police to find out. Let's lock him up before he has the chance to kill somebody else.
Now, wait
Come on, you.
Wait a minute, I'm innocent. You can't do this to me. I tell you, I'm
Put him in the
innocent.
tower, Merkel. Yes, sir.
What are you going to do to me?
Locking you in here.
Here, here's the key.
I wish you'd listen to me. The real murderer is still at large.
Sure, we'll listen to you when the police get here.
Are you sure this is the only way out?
The only other way is straight down.
Good.
Shall I take him out, sir, and push him off the ledge? You could say it was an accident.
No, Merkel, we'll let the law take its course if he's quiet. Of course, if he tries to escape, well, that's a different matter.
Dang.
How's Henry?
Pretty broken up.
I'll see what I can do for him.
Perhaps he would like some coffee, sir.
Shut your pie hole.
Jim, about Albert.
Sorry, Carol. I'm afraid he's just a wrong guy.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
They don't know I'm here. I stole a passkey.
You better leave before the police suspect you, too. You believe me, don't you?
Of course I do, and so will the police.
I'm not so sure. It's just my word against the evidence. Even the stars are against me. The professor said so.
Now, don't get feeling like that. Everything will turn out all right somehow. Stars or no stars. Look, it's clearing up already.
Wow.
Maybe that's a good sign.
I wonder which one is mine. You know, the precarious one.
Don't tell me you're falling for that hooey.
You can't tell. There may be something to it after all.
Oh, come on, Charlie Brown.
How can those little pinpoints influence your life? You can't even tell them apart. Not even through this thing, I'll bet you. Probably has plain old-fashioned window glass in it.
What's that? Something in your eye?
Look at it. Look at it.
It's nothing.
Oh, dear.
It's him. It's he. Oh, no! Wait for me!
Jim! Henry!
Yeah, Carol, what is it?
Upstairs in the tower. And the tower's awful with Uncle Boris's body.
Upstairs in the tower?
I was with him. Henry!
Here in the tower. Where is he? He's in there. He looks horrible. What? Right there.
It is Uncle Cyrus. Uncle Cyrus, you were up here all alone. What did you do?
Something wrong? My telescope? Let me see. Remarkable. Very remarkable. I've never seen the moon's face so clear.
What are you, stoned or stupid?
Get him out! Get him out! He'll ruin my lens! What kind of a joke is that? This is not a toy! Get him out! Henry!
Henry! Are you all right? Alfred was right. Someone must have used this passageway to kill Mona.
Somebody else who got too nosy.
I don't understand. Oh, you don't mean... Oh, surely you don't mean... You killed Mona and Mr. Gelman!
Could have been alive, but she followed me and found out too much.
But Henry, Uncle Cyrus liked you.
He lied, the old hypocrite. I know. I read his will. He didn't think I'd get anything. But now I'll get it all. All of it, because I'll kill everybody who comes in my...
What was that? Sounded like Carol.
Where did it come from?
Because we're dummy dums.
Down there.
Come on, honey. We've got to find her. This way, man!
Oh, excuse me.
Hurry up, man! I got him! It's the killer! Hurry up, man! Hurry up, man! Don't be afraid! Who are you? He pulled a knife on me.
I'm a detective.
A detective?
Yeah, someone me on the...
Well, then, who bought me? The murderer! He's still loose.
Down there. Hurry, he's got the girl.
Come on, Paul.
Please stop the world. I forgot to climb aboard. I was dancing a polka while people shout and roar. Listening to the music, sharp as a sword. Oh, please stop the world. I forgot to climb aboard. Please stop the world. The fun has not died. I'm still soaking in my happy Polish pride. Do not pass me by. I beg you, oh, please stop.
I've had enough of your interference.
They're going to shoot!
Look out!
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
You killed Mr. Gelman and Mona. That's right. Uncle Cyrus underrated me.
Well, quite a satisfactory will.
Go on, Jim.
That's all there was to it. Henry had read the will, knew he wasn't going to get much money, so he tried to reverse it. Gelman caught him reading it, so Henry killed him.
Well, now that the old boy's resting peacefully in his vault, we're all set for life. Let's have a drink on it.
Would anyone like a cup of coffee?
No coffee for me.
Not for me, thanks. I'm going to have something stronger.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey!
Well, Carol, I guess my work is over here. I guess it's goodbye.
I hope not, Albert.
Maybe sometime, someplace. Go on in, pal. She's waiting for you. Wait. You go in there, you'll never get out. You'll be hooked for life. Brother. Who cares? Just fine coffee, isn't it?
Darn, that's the end.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Piggers, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artwork, scare fresheners, I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Hey.
Goodness grape juice. Well, there you go. There it is. One body too many.
And, yeah, I guess we all learned a valuable lesson.
And what's that?
Coffee with Bela Lugosi sounds great.
Ah, it does. It does.
Coffee with Dracula.
Coffee with the Mummy's pretty good, too.
Yeah. Coffee and cookies are really good.
Mm.
Coffee in the morning with, like, those little, the Oreos, the pumpkin spice Oreos.
Those are, yeah, that's one of your favorites this
That's like
past
my
week,
new,
yeah.
That's my new favorite thing now.
All right. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed tonight's movie. If you didn't, well, you know, hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the show wrapped around it. But it ain't over yet. That's right. We have a prize giveaway coming up. But before that, we have a TV show time travel.
Yes, we're going to travel back in time thanks to Grimgory and his old TV guides.
That's right. I like collecting these old TV guides. They were little supplements that came in your newspapers, if you remember what those were, every week that told you what was on each station. Mm-hmm. And back in these days, I mean, you're talking about you had maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 stations tops, you know. And they would tell you what's going on each, you know, for the week, you know, on each station. And I grab these things and I scour through them and I try to find a date that's close. And tonight's date is October 18th. I forget what year it is, but we'll see it in a few minutes here. But it actually is a Friday night from back yonder.
Back in the day.
In Northeast Ohio. So let's check out tonight's Cleveland TV show Time Travel and see what was going on. All right, here we go. Film and TV Showtime Travel as delivered. And tonight we are, what is it? The 1974 with the Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. And the movie that night was House of Horrors with Rondo Hatton. Look at that.
Very cool.
Yes, he is my spirit animal, I think. This guy, look at him.
Ooh.
That's right, I'm Rondo Hatton. He's a nice guy, right? He, that's acromegalia he suffered from. And there's a girl he just wants to get a date with, and here's a guy who wants, he thinks his head is a pimple, I think. And there's the statue that they fashion, the Rondo Awards that they give out every year. And after that, on the same channel, it was 8 All Night at 1:40 a.m., and their movie was The Man in the Half Moon. And wow, look at this guy. I couldn't find much about this movie, but it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
And the cool thing about these TV guys, you can look up these movies too now. And next day, Saturday, October 19th, 1974, at noon, it was the one, the only Superhost. And his movie that day at 1 p.m. was Prince of Space. That's actually
Starman.
Soup's favorite movies, he said, in an interview that we did with him.
Yes, I love the Starman movies.
He loved the Starman movies. He said it in multiple interviews, actually, that he just liked the way the action was. And his second movie that day at 2:30 p.m. was Boris Karloff and Frankenstein, 1970. This is that one weird movie where he creates this like Frankenstein, or a monster, but it starts out as a mummy. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But hey, check it out at 11:30 p.m. later that night on on Channel 61. It was The Ghoul, and his movie was 13 Ghosts. That's that Frank Castle thing, right?
Yeah, that's a good old movie.
Director, he did this really cool movie. This actually
Margaret Hamilton, right?
Speaking of Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Yeah.
The Wicked Witch of the West
There's the Wizard
herself.
of Oz connection.
Yeah, for its nice movie. And it looks like he also had some, what is this? It says Monday. The Ghoul also hosted a Three Stooges hour. Man, and they really did these things, these guys. They had multiple shows back in the day, usually, and that's what wraps up tonight's Cleveland TV show time travel, yes.
So, and I know a lot of people watch from all over the globe, and if you guys have television memories you'd like to share, you can always send us an email. We'd love to hear from you if there was a horror host that you grew up watching. Or
in Pennsylvania, they had Chili Billy, and...
Oh, yeah. West Coast, they had all kinds of different people, and all over. So yeah, we'd love to hear the different about the different characters that hosted movies late at night.
Yes, and horror hosting isn't dead, it just smells that way.
Yeah, Grim needs to take a bath and it would smell a little better.
Yeah, and I don't know, what we're trying to do here is carry on that tradition of the late night horror host, movie host programs that were on, and pretty prominent from all the way from back in the 50s into the mid 90s when it kind of died down. But then the internet sprung up, and a whole crop of new horror hosts and movie hosts, have sprung up and are trying to do
so many different platforms out there. So there's lots of different options for watching stuff.
Yeah, the streaming keeps you screaming.
All right, well, we have a prize to give away.
Oh, baby.
Courtesy of Toxic Tunes. This is a really cool art print, and it says, "Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat." And it's a mummy that says boo, and it's got like little kiddos trick-or-treating. And Eric Pigor signed it. And there's goodies on the back of it as well.
My monkey farts fell.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking for my sound effect box. I can't find it.
Oh, is it under the chair?
I don't see it.
Did it go under the chair? Or next to the chair?
I don't see it.
Oh, well, you'll have to make your own sound effects. You're pretty good at doing that.
I can do that. I'm looking forward to the Harry Scary Hangover. Let's get this over with.
I've been writing down all of your names throughout the show, and my mummy bucket is filled with names of all the people who were commenting live on our YouTube channel.
Right.
And so we've got to get this shaken up. We got to get...
And how do you do that? You got to get up and shake that.
Yeah. Let's all get up a minute.
Shake your bucket.
All right. So let's shake.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake my bucket. Shake your bucket, too.
All right. Get up and shake your bucket.
All right. Let's get this stirred up here. Let's pick a winner.
Let's pick a winner. Do-do-do.
Let's pick a winner. All right.
Dig deep. Should I try to do my psychic win? Let's see.
Yeah. Who do you think got it?
I'm going to look through. Let me scroll through the
I'm picking a name.
Here.
I picked a name.
I think it's going to be... Oh, Mo-Fei Chen keeps popping up. Mo-Fei Chen.
Okay. Let's see if they win. And the winner is... Not them.
Oh.
John Biggins.
Hey-o.
Congratulations, John Biggins.
That's cool. We know that name.
Yeah, congrats. to Parmesan.
Wow. Congratulations.
So we will get that sent out to you during the week. And you know what? You guys are all winners to us, though. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking the time to hang out and watch our cheesy little show.
That's right. But like I said, the fun is not over yet. Give us a few minutes. We're going to sign off this show. We're going to start back up on a different stream here on our YouTube channel. And we're going to do a long-awaited episode of The Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangover.
The after show chat show will be in about 5 to 10 minutes. But for now, thank you guys for watching episode 249. Ooh. And like always, good night, good fright. Mwah.
That's right. Check out our Facebook page and see how you can send us a little video or a congratulations for our 250th show. That's going to be next Friday. And like Janet said, good night, good fright, and we'll see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.